What if I told you that a poor boy selling newspapers in a small town later became the president of India? That he went from rejection and failure to launching India's most powerful missiles and inspiring an entire generation? This is not just a story. It's a lesson in resilience, passion, and the mindset that builds great leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries. And today you're going to discover the secrets behind Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's success. Secrets that can help you turn failure into success and dream bigger than ever before. In this video, we'll break down how APJ Abdul Kalam went from poverty to presidency, his biggest failures, his unstoppable mindset, and most importantly, the powerful lessons that can help you succeed in business and life. Stay till the end because I'll reveal 3 game-changing principles from Kalam's life that every entrepreneur and business leader must know. Imagine being a young boy, growing up in a poor family, watching planes in the sky and dreaming of flying, but being told it's impossible. What would you do? He tried to become a pilot, rejected. He built India's first satellite launch mission, failed. He faced rejection after rejection. But did he give up? No. Instead, he became the scientist who built India's missile program, the man who led India's nuclear tests, and eventually, the leader who inspired 1 billion people. How did he do it? And more importantly, how can you apply these lessons in your own life and business? Let's dive in. 1. The humble beginnings. A story of resilience. APJ Abdul Kalam was born in 1931 in a small town in Tamil Nadu. His father was a boat owner, and money was always tight. But instead of complaining, young Kalam took responsibility. He started selling newspapers to support his family. But even in those tough times, he had a hunger for knowledge. While his friends played outside, he would sit by the beach, looking at the sky, dreaming of flying airplanes. He didn't know how, he didn't know when, but one thing was certain: he dared to dream big. 2. The first rejection. A crushing setback. Years later, he finally got a chance to achieve his dream. He applied for the Indian Air Force's pilot training program. He had prepared day and night for this moment. But when the results came out, Kalam was ranked 9th, and guess what? Only 8 pilots were selected, rejected. His dream of becoming a fighter pilot was over. Most people would have given up. Most people would have blamed fate, but not Kalam. Instead of dwelling on failure, he asked himself, what next? He realized something powerful. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. 3. Rising from failure. ISRO, India's first rocket launch. After his rejection from the Air Force, Kalam didn't give up. Instead, he pivoted. He joined India's space program at ISRO, where his mission was clear: to make India a space power. At that time, India had no advanced technology. Scientists had to carry rocket parts on bicycles and bullock carts. The world laughed at India. But Kalam and his team didn't stop. Then in 1969, India launched its first ever rocket into space. It was a small success, but it was the start of something big. And 4. Building India's missile program. The leadership mindset. After mastering space technology, Kalam was given an even bigger challenge: building India's missile defense system. He led the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program and developed India's first indigenous missiles, Agni, Prithvi. But success didn't come easy. The first few missile tests failed. Many called it a waste of time and money. But did Kalam give up? No. Instead, he worked harder, motivated his team, and within a few years, India had a fully operational missile program. This was Kalam's leadership style. He never blamed his team for failure. Instead, he took responsibility and turned failure into success. 5. The nuclear test. How Kalam made India fearless. But Kalam's biggest achievement was yet to come. In 1998, he led India's nuclear tests in Pokhran, making India a nuclear power. This test changed everything. It showed the world that India was no longer weak. It was strong, fearless, and independent. 6. The People's President Lessons for Entrepreneurs. From a newspaper boy to India's missile man to the President of India, Kalam's journey was nothing short of legendary. But even as president, he never stopped dreaming. He spent his time inspiring students, entrepreneurs, and young leaders because he knew the future belonged to those who dared to dream. Exceeding expectations. Business entrepreneurial lessons from Kalam. Lesson 1. Fail, but never give up. Kalam's life proves that failure is a stepping stone, not a stopping point. If you're an entrepreneur, expect failure, but learn, adapt, and keep going. Lesson 2. Be a leader, not a boss. Kalam never blamed his team for failure. He took responsibility. If you want to build a great business, be a leader who inspires, not a boss who commands. Lesson 3. Innovate, dream big. Kalam took India from zero to hero because he dared to dream. In business, the biggest risk is not taking risks at all. If you found this video inspiring, then don't stop here. Hit the like button, subscribe, and remember, dream big, work hard, and never give up. Thanks you.